Hey folks, this is Drew. I just wanted to share with you a couple cool apps for Mac OS X that I found just recently. Really, really useful for those of us who are heavy Mac users like myself. Anyway, wanted to show you what I've got here. First thing is this application is called Bartender. What it does is it helps you to clean up your menu bar up here. And so basically what you can do is you can go into here and you can look at all your different applications, all your different little items that are up there. For example, Bluetooth. And you can tell it to either show it in the bartender bar, which is this little thing right here. As you can see, Bluetooth is right there, and it's sitting in there. And so you can either do it there, or you can actually leave it on the you can completely hide it if you want, and then it just disappears altogether, or you can do nothing and it will reappear. You can also set it up that when something updates, for example, when a Bluetooth device first accesses your computer, I would guess is what that means, as an example, you basically, it shows the item for a period of time, and you can set this for however long you want it to be for. So I'll set it for 1 minute. But another example here is the where is it? The text input. That's my languages. Now, when I go and I use shortcut keys to change languages when I'm going to be using another thing, it shows up in the top up here, as you can see, for just a few minutes, for a few seconds, but then it should disappear, promptly. So I can use that, and then when I switch back to US, it will reappear again, and in a few seconds that will disappear as well. You can do the same thing for the battery or for whatever else. If I were to disconnect my battery, I'm guessing it would show up there for a minute. So anyway, it's really convenient because it really simplifies this. Now, you might be noticing that there are 2 time zones up here, and that's important to me because I kind of operate in at least 2 time zones most of the time. One is where I'm currently at in the Ukraine, which is where it's 2:40 in the afternoon, and the other one is actually Central Time, and the best one they've got to match this is Illinois, where it is 6:40 in the morning. And that's kind of important because that means that if I'm needing to contact people at the beginning of the workday in Texas, where I'm often operating, it tells me, hey, you got maybe 20 minutes, maybe you might want to wait an hour or 20 minutes, but at least I know. So closing out Bartender, the next thing is this thing, which is called Anytime. And you can see the name right up there. And you get both of these. Bartender I got off of Safari, downloaded it anytime I actually got in the Mac App Store. Bartender costs like $15, and Anytime is like $2, I believe. So, but this thing, basically, you just set up what region you want, and then you set up the city, and then you can connect a color with it. So as you can see, I have the Ukraine time in red, and the regular time of that I'm really looking for in black. And you can also change the order here. You can also set it for 24-hour time if you want. Sometimes it's a little fidgety, but it does its job, which is what it's there for. Anyway, those are basically the 2 things I wanted to share with you. If you do have people that you know overseas, or you happen to live somewhere and interact with people on a regular basis overseas, instead of having to constantly calculate it in your head exactly what time it is, you can just look up to the top and see. So especially if you've got like 3 or 4 time zones, that's really useful. And if you want to not have a big mess like I used to have things all the way across almost over here. And sometimes, depending on the application, if they had a different number of things, I would actually lose a bunch of them. So this bartender thing is pretty awesome. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Hope you all have a good day, and talk soon. Bye.